virus to everyone. At that moment, an uninfected cop notices the sweat on Carol's face and tells her to go away quickly because the sweat will give her away. Carol starts walking away and bumps into her neighbor, who offers the shot to her. Luckily, Carol's acting convinces her that she's already gotten the vaccine. Afterward, Carol goes to Tucker's house, only to find it empty. She leaves a message for Oliver before going out again, and she finds a bunch of people watching a couple end things for themselves. Carol makes sure not to react and keeps going until she reaches the Belisk mansion, where Ben and Steven are still conducting some tests. After a bit of discussion, Ben decides to help Carol find her son while Steven and his assistant prepare to travel to Fort Detrick in Maryland to find a cure for the virus. They also decide to stay awake, fearing that they might have been infected if they fall asleep. At that moment, Belisk comes back and Ludmiel receives him with a hug, but Belisk is infected and worried about potential intruders, so he lets a bunch of guards get inside. Luckily, Carol and the others see this on the security cameras and escape through the back door. When they reach the streets, they notice Wendy being forcefully taken away by infected cops. She tries fighting against them, yelling that she slept yet she was still okay, but the cops knock her out anyway. After the group splits, Carol and Ben chat about Wendy's words and deduce that Wendy has somehow developed an immunity to the virus. Then the duo finds a dead cop on the ground, so they steal his car and go to Carol's office, where they begin searching through Wendy's medical profile. Ben finds out that Wendy was suffering from a brain illness called encephalitis, and that's why she's immune. The virus only tends to attack healthy brains so that it can feed and multiply its number. Ben calls Steven at the lab to give him this new information while Carol gets another text from Oliver mentioning that he's being held at his grandmother's home in Baltimore. Scared, Carol confesses to Ben that she has already been infected with the virus, but Ben promises that everything will be alright. Afterward, Ben drives like a maniac to the city, crossing blocked roads until he has no choice but to let Carol go so the police will chase him instead. Carol continues on foot, and when a cop stops her, she presents her ID with a poker face and is allowed to leave. Eventually, Carol reaches the station and boards the train to Baltimore, where she hides in the bathroom. The lack of sleep